Hey writers, welcome to my first live stream of 2024 and possibly my only one. I am being a little bit goalless this year. Actually, I'm being 100% goalless. There will be no goals in 2024. A little while ago, I shared with you my planner that I made, which is not in front of me because I didn't plan this, so it's somewhere else in the house, and I will link it possibly to in the chats on the replay. So that'll be fun. But you can get it in my Patreon account, which I will link. I am going to share everything I'm doing today in my Patreon account. So there it is. And you can go there and get everything that I talk about here, because I'll just pop it in there. What I want to do today is I am currently doing a Write with Jericho. Jericho is an online community of writers, and it's really cool. I found it at the end of last year, and they're doing a Write With. This is on setting, and I thought, what better way to do that than just sit and write? So I'm going to be writing about setting right now. So if you would like to do this exercise with me, please do. I'll share some other exercises that I found from other places as I go through this until I'm interrupted or what have you, because we're just free-flowing. So if you want to know what goalless means, this is it. This is me not planning, not scheduling. I'm not making any promises. If you want to be notified when I'm doing stuff, hit follow, because I promise there will not be a lot of scheduling going on in 2024. Because I'm trying just to be this year. YouTube should be fun, so I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun too, because I do not want to leave my community behind. So this is called the Moving House Exercise, and again, it is from Jericho. I can't remember the name of the instructor today. What is really cool about this course is that Jericho is sort of teaching me how to use Jericho as I go. And there are all these like extra videos and stuff that are connected, which are really cool. I probably should have posted this in Jericho so my fellow Jerichoites could join me. But I will maybe do that next time, or I won't. We'll see. Because I'm just giving myself freedom to be this year. I have done a lot of goal setting, and as many of you know, I have only been doing this for 30 years, and I was not happy, so I'm going to just be myself. And if you like me and want to hang out with me, great. I would love to hang out with you too. It's not about metrics, it's not about data. And you know I'm the data king. I'm not looking at any data. I have gone data free for over a month now. Yay me. High five me. And we're just going to have some fun. So this moving house exercise, the first thing we need to do is pick a setting. I'm going to pick a setting from my book, which is one of my main characters. I have two POV characters, one of their bedrooms. So I'm going to describe Elizabeth's bedroom in about 200 words. I'm going to write until I'm done. I'm not going to set a timer. Please write till you're done. And if I go longer or shorter than you, give me a message in the comments and I'll tell you that what the next thing is. If you're watching this on replay, you can always pause and fast forward. Have some fun. All right. Ooh, I should tell you what, you can't hear it because I don't own the rights, but I have found a new artist, and I am listening to Orla Gartland. Gartland today. She is from Ireland, and I'm really digging these vibes, so that's what I'm listening to right now. That's what's in here. I've written a couple of sentences, which is all we really need, and then what the next thing we're going to do is pick two distinct times in the history of the room. So one could be, since I'm doing a young girl's room, it could be when she was a baby and when she leaves for uni. So I'm going to do the same exercise again over for each of those. I did the room before it was decorated for a baby, and I'll do the room when she leaves for university. They said that the bonus activity would be to rewrite that opening with the history of the room there. And I think I will. I don't think I'll rewrite the whole thing. I think I'll just add one or two lines because, especially with the when she was first moved in, I've stained the carpet, and I feel like her father would have done something about that, but he doesn't have a lot of money, so he might not have been able to replace the carpet. And I'm going to say that he hasn't, because in the future he does pull it out, so he has more money then. So, but he wouldn't want his daughter growing up with this like yucky old carpet, so he might have put a rug down. So I think I'm going to add a rug to the room. And also, in the past, the carpet was kind of mildewy and stained, but it also had a smell. So her mother wouldn't want her to live in a room with a smell, so there would be a lot of like clean smelling stuff. She'd done a lot of cleaning, but it's covering that old smell. So it's given that life to that original description, so that's cool. But this isn't done. So the last thing he said to do was to add a curveball, like something strange happening in the room. And my book is very book based. There's a lot of like books. So I think I'm gonna play with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and imagine the event that I'm gonna imagine is that people are gonna come and tear down her bedroom to make way for a freeway. This like opening of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which will probably not make it into the book because it doesn't actually fit the book, but it might help me a little bit as this activity. Okay, so I was just checking the thing. So I don't actually have to write the scene. I just want to describe it as if that's happening, which is a slight nuance. I don't really like that. I'd rather use a different kind of curveball. I don't like that curveball, so I'm going to start again. Still trying to think of a book reference, though. Yeah, sweetie? About 5? What? About 5? I use story cubes to do it, because I'm having trouble thinking. So, story cubes. If you've not seen these are cool. They're little dice. And you can roll them. Oh, and you're supposed to play a game and tell a story. I'm just going to roll them and... Alright. You can see. There are my cubes. Aliens. Magic. Ooh, magic. That feels good. Magic. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Finding a magic wardrobe. So I'm not actually rewriting the scene. So I'm not like, she's not going to find a magic wardrobe. But I'm going to use that, thinking that if she found a magic wardrobe in her bedroom, how would I describe the room? So just thinking about it that way, that's how the exercise kind of words it. I'm going to try that again. I'm not sure I've really captured the Narnia-esque feel. I think I've captured the ordinary. How do I capture that extraordinary? Coffee's cold. Might be time for a break. Might come back to that. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to warm up my coffee and come back and show you the really, really cool exercise that I learned yesterday in my writing group. So, don't go anywhere. Keep writing if you're writing, and I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. Since this was on my kitchen table, I thought I would grab it. This is my 2024 non-goals diary that I made. It is available on my Patreon account for download for all my members. And what's really cool about this is got all at the front, all these writing opportunities for the worldwide and Australia. And then in the corner of each page, it has them highlighted. So you can do them or not do them, so you know they're coming up, but you don't have to do a lot of work in figuring out what you want to submit to. And I'm going to show you a page that doesn't have all my stuff on it. I did a 2-week plan, and I've got just little prompts and things, and I've got these, I really love these, this little thing here, but it's got emojis instead of numbers, so you're just taking stock in how you feel. You're feeling good about things. I'm going to see how that works. But yeah, it's in my Patreon if you want it. because I like bringing you guys along, and I like sharing. I want to see us all succeed, but stop worrying so much about the goals and the dreams, and just right. One thing that they said Jericho's activity today, this about the setting, was he calls himself I wish I could remember his name. But they don't really share his name in the, yes they do. Yes they do. Drew Broussard. Broussard. So he says that he calls himself a working writer, and I like that. So we're working writers. I'm going to put my cubes away, and I want to show you before I go anywhere, I want to show you this thing that I learned yesterday. I'll pop the links in the show notes once I find them, but this was not mine either. It's called the one-page novel story structure. It is from EADEVERELL.com. I will pop that here, but it'll also be in my Patreon if you're not watching the replay. But anyway, it's very cool. So you make basically a book of your novel from one page of paper. So you start like this, and you start in this corner. Oop, it's upside down. Start in this corner with your resolution. And then you do the opposite of your resolution, how your book ends, with your how your book opens. This is not your inciting incident. And then after that, you turn the page over and you decide on the shift that gets you from here. Actually, I'm looking at the page. So, all right. So then you do your shift, which it gets you from the status to the resolution, and then you do your trigger, and that is your inciting incident. So you turn the page over again. And then you do your quest, which is a list of 3 things or more. 3 is a nice number that, I folded that wrong. Yeah, so there. That is the, nope, I've done that wrong again. I shouldn't have unfolded it. Now I don't remember how to fold it up. Anyway, you then you do your quest, and then their power, and then the bolt, and then the defeat. And then you fold it up, and it makes a cool little book and puts them in proper order, which apparently I can't do. Shift, yeah, status, trigger, quest, bolt, power. Nope, there's 2 hiding somewhere. I have no idea how to fold this. They've got a video of it as well here on YouTube. I can connect it now. I'm gonna fold it. So I've got it, I've done it. And you cut the middle. Yeah, I've done that.
See? What you want to make this flap.
Okay.
Then flip the bottom half underneath, like so. Finally.
Yeah, so then
we're going to
it
fold
reads like a book. So you can read your status.
Left side back behind.
Trigger your quest.
Like so. So you have the stasis at the front.
You defeat your power and your resolution in order.
You have the stasis.
Wow.
So I hope that's shown you how you can really simply outline or plot or plan your novel or your story, whether it's for NaNoWriMo or beyond.
Because that is fantastic. I love that. Way to go, Eva DeVerel. It's fantastic. Love it. And thank you for joining me today for this random live. I may do more. Bye.